Hey to you guys, it's Max Patience here, and today we are playing The Sims. So we are back with the Fantastical Whims challenge, and we are starting off with generation number 3. So I just went ahead and skipped to the next morning, and it is now Wednesday. So Liam will be going to school today. I believe this is his very first day of school, since we just started his generation yesterday. So here again we have his little setup. Now he's going to be living here until he becomes a young adult. So I have pretty much everything that he would need. I have a tent so we can sleep, grills so we can eat food, and then of course I have an outhouse back here with a little shower attachment at the side. So he's going to be living off the grid. We are also going to need to get started on his stuff for his generation, all the tasks that we need for him. Now, we went over them, I believe it was either last episode or the episode before that. We went over everything, so we're going to make sure we focus on those. A couple of the things we do need to focus on are his skills and his aspirations. So we need to max out his fitness skill and his gardening skill. And we need to finish the curator aspiration. Now, I did go out with him a little bit yesterday evening, tried to find a few more things. I did find another frog, so I was able to get that. And I was able to find one more crystal. So we have only 3 left to find. But apparently crystals are very hard to find, which is not very exciting or good for us. So, of course, first things first, we gotta go to school. I still want to make sure he has good grades. You know, I understand that, like, he's off the grid, he's living on his own right now, he's a runaway teen, but that doesn't mean he still can't have good grades. And then, of course, he has his part-time job as a lifeguard on the weekends. So, we're going to need to make sure that he is good to go for his job as well. I need him to up his fitness skill. So I might try and do that while I'm here at the school. Have him work on his fitness skill because there is a fitness center down here. So I feel like that would be smart for him to, like, during lunch break or whatever, have him come here, work on his fitness level because he needs to max that out. Plus, is good for his career, obviously. So, yeah, so I'm just going to go through the school day with him. After we're done school, I want to try and go out on another hunt again to see if we can find some more crystals. God. Oh, no. Okay, well, I wasn't going to come back, but I feel like now is probably a good time to come back. So, well, it looks like Liam just got struck by lightning. Don't love that. God damn it. Okay, I have him at the park in Willow Creek trying to find stuff. I found a couple dig spots, but there wasn't as much as there usually is when I come to the parks. And I was just going through his inventory. He got a new fossil, and he got a time capsule as well. I was just about to open it when he got struck by lightning. So I'm just gonna have him go home and get cleaned up, or at least try to get cleaned up. I hate that it's raining. Oh, is it not raining here anymore? Okay, can you change into your just everyday outfit? Okay, it doesn't look... Is he fine, though? Is he gonna be okay? That's what I'm worried about. Like, okay, I'm assuming he's gonna be fine. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to open up this time capsule. I want to see what's inside. Ah! Nothing of interest. Okay. I've also been debating trying to get like a collection thing. Maybe when he's a young adult and he has like an actual house. I would like to get like collection display cases for all of his stuff. Because I just feel like it'd be really cool for him to have all of these things displayed somewhere. But yeah, I just seem to kind of be coming up empty-handed in terms of finding things for him to dig. I tried again yesterday too, and I wasn't really finding anything. So I might just have to call it a day here because I'm probably not gonna find. I don't need to look for frogs though. I need him to dig stuff up. Anyways, I'll probably have him hang out here for a little bit longer. Now he I believe he would have his first day of work tomorrow, but it's Harvest Fest tomorrow, so I don't think he'll be going to work. He won't be going to school either. So I think tomorrow I might try and go out again, see if I can find some more stuff. I'm having a really hard time finding crystals, and I don't know why. He also found a treasure map which allows him to dig for treasure at those little like dig spots that you find. So I might try and do that as well. But I think I'm just going to skip ahead to the next day. Again, tomorrow is Harvest Fest. We can't really do any Harvest Fest things, obviously, because we can't like cook a grand meal or anything. So I might just have him do other stuff in the meantime. Yeah, so I'm just going to skip ahead to the next morning and we can go on some more crystal hunts. Okay, so it's now pretty early the next morning and I just had Liam go through his garden. Everything's starting to grow really nicely and he was able to harvest a lot of stuff, which I sold already as well. I also had him appease the gnome, because if you appease the gnomes, then they drop seed packets sometimes. So I was hoping we could have the gnome drop some seed packets and maybe we can get some more seeds to plant in our garden. But I was thinking again today, I definitely want to try and get some more stuff. Now, going to like Willow Creek and Oasis Springs, the parks there, usually gets us quite a bit of stuff. So I'm hoping that will work again in our favor. I just hate that it's raining everywhere. I don't know why, but it's raining all the time and it pisses me off. I was thinking of maybe building him like a sort of shelter of some kind, because everything's very out in the open, obviously. So I thought maybe if I built a shelter for him, it would be better. So then he wouldn't have to be out in the rain all the time. But of course, we have to get enough money to build a shelter, because the $350,000 even is his inheritance money, and he does not have access to it until he's a young adult. So he only technically has $1,200. So maybe it'll be enough. I don't know. There used to be so many things around here. Now all of them are gone. Do they not regenerate? I was finding like 5 or 6 things and now I'm finding nothing and I don't know why. Am I gonna have to find new spots to find things? I don't even know where to go. There's literally nothing here. Okay, let's try Oasis Springs and see if they have anything. Because I don't know, like, do they regenerate on a regular basis? Or if I, like, dig it up, what, does it not come back? Are there other areas I can go to that have them? Like, if I just go to a random spot? I don't know. Because I have been able to find some just around the property where I live. Okay. At least it's nice and sunny in Oasis Springs. Because I just keep finding, like, bushes and stuff. Okay, well, here's a dig spot. I don't know. I'll keep looking around, see if I can find anything. And I will come back if I have any updates for you guys. Okay, so we are now into the afternoon, and I was able to find a lot of dig spots around the community centers in Oasis Springs and Willow Creek. So we got quite a bit more stuff. I was able to get a few more crystals, so he just needs one more crystal, and then he'll be done with this level of the curator career. So I'm hoping we'll be able to find one soon. I did also have him dig for treasure as well, and he got a mysterious time capsule. So I thought we could open some stuff up here together. A Tobor. What is it with these freaking... Anyways. We need to get some fossils. So might as well do that as well. I swear to God, every single time I have him, like, dig stuff up, he always freaking just gets fossils. And I'm like, why do you always get fossils? This is not what I want. Okay, we got a couple broken ones. We can sell those. And then it looks like he did get some repeats. So I usually try to sell the repeats so he has one of a kind with everything. That way I don't have too many things in his inventory. Plus it's a way for us to get a little bit of money as well. Okay. So he looks like he has $2,000. It's actually not bad. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to have him. Ooh, and I got a seed packet. Yay. Okay, hopefully the gnome drops some more seed packets for us. But I'm just going to kind of hang out here for the rest of the afternoon, and then I will come back tomorrow. We'll be going back to school. And yeah, I'm probably just going to keep trying to find some crystals. Okay, so it is now the next morning, and Liam has just made it to school. So nothing really too exciting happened yesterday and into the night. I was able to get a few more seed packets though from the gnome. I got a summer, a fall, and a spring, which is great because I would really like to plant some more stuff. I want to have a very expansive garden, you know, something that's like huge, and we've got a lot of different varieties of plants growing. Since he has to max out his garden skill anyway, and he has to have a really great garden with a cow plant, I want to try and get as many plants as possible for him to take care of, so then he can kind of get started on that. Plus, his fitness skill is now level 3. I'm trying to get it to level 4 because he needs to be level 4 for his job. which he does start today as well after school, so he'll be doing that. And his gardening skill is almost level 4 as well. So we're making good progress with the 2 skills that he needs to max out. So because he has work this afternoon, I'm probably not going to have him go out and look for crystals. I'll probably do it tomorrow, since obviously he'll be off from school. It'll be the weekend. He will have work in the afternoon, which is fine. We can try and do some stuff in the morning, hopefully. So I'm crossing my fingers. I really want to try and find the last crystal that we need this weekend, so then we can move on to the next level of the curator aspiration, because I want to try and get that done at least as quickly as possible. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the school day with Liam, and I'll be back later on with some updates for you guys. Okay, so it is now the next morning. I just skipped to the next day just because nothing else really interesting went on. Liam, of course, went to work and he got a little bit of money. I'm just having him do some gardening this morning, and of course he just leveled up his gardening skills to level 4, which is really exciting. Now, I thought today we could try to plant some more of those seeds from the seed packets that we got. And then I wanted to try and go out on the hunt again for some more crystals and stuff. See if we can find some more things. So let's go ahead, open our seed packets. We'll see what we get. We'll see if we get anything new. Okay, looks like we got some tomatoes. And that looks to be the only new thing. Okay. So why don't we plant some of these tomatoes then? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, because we just got the snapdragon, the onion, the apple, grape, sage, and tomato. There's nothing else here. Which is all stuff I've already had. Okay. Well, maybe we got a couple new things, which is good. And then I'll just sell the rest here. Get some good profit. Now, I know technically he doesn't really need to have a job since he makes so much money from his plants, but, you know. I'm trying to make it a little bit more, I guess, realistic, so to speak, because he's living on his own, he's a runaway teen, so he would probably need to have a job. Anyways, okay, so we need to try to go out and get some more fossils. I do want to try and get his fitness skill up to level 4 for his job, because he needs that as well. And then he has work this afternoon, so we'll go to that. And yeah, so I'll probably be back later on with some updates for you guys. Okay, so it is now the afternoon, and Liam just went off to work not that long ago, but I thought I would give you guys just a little bit of a quick update before we end the episode for today. So I did try to find some more dig spots for Liam, but I didn't really find anything. So instead, I decided to have him go to the library and start reading up on his handiness skill. I was doing a little bit of research online, and there's something called the Forgotten Grotto in Oasis Springs that has a bunch of crystals and stuff in it, but he needs to be handiness level 10 to be able to get in. So I was just having him do some reading. He is currently level 3 of his handiness skill. I'm hoping to be able to kind of work on that a little bit. Maybe try to get his handiness skill up to level 10. Maybe not like right away, obviously, but relatively soon. So then he can try to get into the Forgotten Grotto. do some of the stuff in there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know we've been doing a lot of hunting for crystals and stuff, just trying to get his skills up and making sure he's going to school and whatnot. But yeah, he's mostly just going to be kind of living off the grid until he becomes a young adult. And then we can kind of get started on some other stuff with him. But I'm enjoying this off the grid kind of life. This isn't something that I've really ever done before. So it's really cool and interesting to see kind of what I can and can't do. And obviously there isn't like a house or anything. He's literally living in a tent. But yeah, I am enjoying it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.